Just about set to get things California. Indians baseball comes your way next. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. It's the first game of the month of July between the Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Clayton Kershaw will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder number 24, Michael Bourne.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Barehanded. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, even as the leadoff batter in the ballgame, this is something that he'll do from time to time, but this time it didn't work out for him.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, maybe a little gun-shy there after swinging at that first fastball out of the zone. But now he's got himself in a pretty big hole up there, down 0-2.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and it could be a long day.
Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Into the box here is the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
This is foul right side. Now the pitch. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And as usual, it all starts with the pitching. I mean, don't get me wrong, the offense, it's done its part too, but you don't run into a lot of 6-game win streaks where you're just outscoring teams. They've gotten some real quality starts over this stretch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Justin Turner will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Now here it comes. Now he can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first baseman Swisher, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We've played an inning. No score. Carlos Santana will dig in now. One home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
The pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Brandon Moss will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
Come on, Dodgers!
Now here's the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And to me, unless you've got that amazing fastball, you've got to rely on a good movement and a good curveball to neutralize those left-handed hitters. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. That thing took a good 7 to 8 inch drop from top to bottom.
Yan Gomes will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Kemp will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Ready now on 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
And he struck him out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Andre Ethier will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here comes the 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
2-2. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
A.J. Ellis will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Ryan Rayburn will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First offering on the way. Fouled back. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Stepping in now, Mike Aviles trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. The average to start things out at .324. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Now another 1-2. And this will be fouled away.
Okay, pitch out!
Another 1-2 delivery. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Now the first pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Center fielder number 24, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. First pitch coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
All right, Dodgers!
He's ready. Now the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
Jason Kipnis digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other two runners have to stay put now with two away.
Nick Swisher will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Go Dodgers!
He waits. Now the pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Rick McMahon makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Rick McMahon.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Now the pitch. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Clayton Kershaw will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Hanley Ramirez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Two pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bourne will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Brandon Moss will try it again, set down on strikes his first time.
All right, Los Angeles.
First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on show track. And guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's the pitch. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
In now, Ryan Rayburn, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Don't give up the run.
He's set, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go, Dodgers.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Here's the 1-2.
Here we go.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with two straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Wait for the pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2.
Here we go.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. No problem here, one away. A look ahead to our next broadcast, and it comes your way tomorrow with Zach Greinke, the scheduled opponent, and we'll of course have full coverage in high definition right here on the show. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home.
Here we go.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
Matt Kemp will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Go, LA.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's right, LA.
Ready with the 2-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Up with it is Aviles. Throw on to Swisher at first. They'll take care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Mike Aviles will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Mike Aviles.
First pitch coming. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
In the air now for the center fielder, Kemp. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Michael Bourne will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball right past Kershaw and on into center. It's a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Let's go, LA.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
No ball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Pause, now the pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Oh, and he throws it away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fouled back. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. The 0-2 once more. And they get him off balance that time as it's slapped the other way to short. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Yeah.
And here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. This ball's grounded foul. The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Here's the full count offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
Go home, Dodgers!
1-1 on the way. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Aviles for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Rick McMahon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. One, 2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first baseman Swisher, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Indians lead it 1-0. Nick Swisher will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
First baseman, Nick Swisher.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Carlos Santana now. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A runner at second, nobody out. From the stretch. Runs up to bunt, and he gets it down to the right side. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You know, I don't think that was intended to be a sacrifice, but it is going to work out exactly like one because they get their guy to third base. But he's definitely trying to beat this ball out. It just didn't quite work out for him.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Into the box, Ryan Rayburn. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Ramirez. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Carl Crawford is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
1-1 pitch on the way. Down low again, it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Hard hit towards center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here comes a 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Justin Turner will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in two trips. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Comes set, now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Opposite field to left, and that's going to get down out there.
After the first two hitters, he looked well on his way to a shutdown inning. Now, all of a sudden, you give up back-to-back singles, and they've turned this into a threat after all.
Matt Kemp will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Comes set, now the pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Seventh inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Mike Aviles will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Zach Walters will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Zach Walters.
Come on, guys. Turn two.
On the ground for Ramirez, this could be two. Turner for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Jason Kipnis will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Come on, let's do it.
First pitch to him. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Scott Atchison will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Scott Atchison.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And we showed you the ERA just a moment ago. It's under 1 coming into play, and it just keeps on dropping as he gets the first out here.
Andre Ethier will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. The pitch.
Hook one.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
In now is A.J. Ellis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Paco Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
In the 6th spot, number 75. Paco
Jason Kipnis will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Number 33, Scott Slight.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here it comes. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. Look at the stop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The first baseman, number 33, Nick Swisher.
Doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Carlos Santana will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First offering on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 3-0. Rick McMahon will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Brian Shaw is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. And Aviles will throw on to first, and there's one gone.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He has yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Brandon Moss will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Moss. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Now here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His second of the game. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Ryan Rayburn will dig in with one in and one away. Now the first pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Van Slyke will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Mike Aviles.
Mike Aviles will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Michael Brantley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brantley.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Anthony Swarzak will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Anthony Swarzak.
Justin Turner will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.